Hello friends, welcome back to another interesting video. In this video, I will tell you why do we faint. We might have noticed that when we are sick or there is lack of food for our body, we faint. There are some chances of fainting even when we hear a bad news, etc. But the question is, what happens to our body during such a moment? Fainting, medically known as syncope, is a temporary loss of consciousness. It happens because our brain stops receiving enough oxygen-rich blood to continue its daily activities, and this loses the normal state of being awake and understanding what is happening around us. There are multiple factors behind this loss of consciousness, but the most common reason is a drop in blood pressure due to a strong vasovagal response, often triggered by our reaction to something that shocks us. This reflex is named after the vagus nerve, which runs from our brain to our heart, lungs, and digestive tract. The job of the vagus nerve. The job of the vagus nerve is to stabilize the blood pressure when we are shocked or frightened, which leads to an increase in heart rate, shooting up the blood pressure. But sometimes these nerves malfunction and reduce the blood pressure more than normal, leading to a lack of blood supply to our brain, resulting in a brief loss of consciousness or fainting. Besides reacting to the sight of something that scares you or having an intense emotional reaction, some other triggers can also cause a vasovagal syncope, which includes getting overheated, standing for a long time, intense physical activity, etc. So, it is essential to know the early signs of fainting to avoid making things worse. And what are these signs? If someone is about to faint, they will show symptoms such as dizziness, lightheadedness, paleness, vision changes, fast or irregular heartbeat, sweating, and vomiting. And when that happens, we should immediately stop doing whatever we are involved in and, if possible, lie down on the floor. This can prevent a fainting attack, letting blood get to the brain. And once we feel better, we can stand up slowly. But to prevent fainting in the first place, make sure to keep yourself hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Also, it's vital to keep your blood circulating by moving around whenever possible, playing outside, doing regular exercise, and avoid sitting in one place for a longer period. And when you feel anxious, slowly breathe into a paper bag to stabilize the emotions and blood pressure. Remember, if you have fainted only once, it was brief, the reasons are obvious, then there is no need to worry about it. But if it happens regularly, then it's crucial to make an appointment with your doctor. Let me tell you a fun fact. Did you know, compared to younger adults, syncope occurs up to twice as often in adults older than 70 and up to 4 times as often in adults over the age of 80.